A romantic comedy set back in the 1930s will be taking the stage this weekend. And here from DLO Musical Theatre, Jordan Ritchie, Bryce Martin, and Lainey DeVores are here. Welcome to everyone. We're glad to have you. DLO Musical Theatre. Let's talk a little bit about the rich history that it has there in Vermilion County.
Absolutely. So DLO Musical Theatre is a nonprofit community theater organization in Danville, Illinois. Throughout the year, fall, winter, spring, we do about 3 main stage shows, so that can vary anywhere from, multi-generational, young to adult, based on what the show asks for. But during the summer, there are 2 other shows that we do, one based for youth and one based for teens. And so the youth just had their show last week very successfully with The Lion King, and this week we have Anything Goes, which is our teen show.
Wow, yes, and last week we thoroughly enjoyed Timon and Pumbaa here on our CI stage. So this is the teens' time to shine. Absolutely. And that's where our 2 little actors over here come in. Anything Goes, that's the production. Yes. What is this story about?
Absolutely. So Anything Goes is, as a viewer, you're basically getting to see a lot of comedic moments happen among the passengers on stage. And a lot of it centers around, Hope Harcourt and Billy, which are kind of the, really the love interest of this show. However, the caveat is Hope is actually on the boat with her fiancé.
Little love triangle ensues, I have a feeling.
Absolutely. So a bit of a love triangle, then you have some other really kind of fun and outlandish characters on the boat as well.
Okay, Lainey, tell me a little bit about Hope, your character.
She is a very kind of innocent, playful kind of gal. She's very it's kind of hard to explain her even. She's very reserved while also being very extroverted. She's very kind of responsible while also obviously being very irresponsible.
Bryce, why is she motioning towards you over there?
Well, I think that my character kind of brings out the side of Hope that everyone's not used to.
Yes.
And so that's probably why.
Definitely.
What is your takeaway from doing this production this summer and spending your time working on a show like this there with DLO? What have you enjoyed?
I've enjoyed the singing aspects really because I like the distinctiveness that comes with singing, and so I've enjoyed actually going into a character and portraying to be someone else.
So this isn't your first rodeo?
It is.
It is. Yes. Oh my goodness! So we may have him hooked.
Oh yeah, we found a star.
Oh, good. Well, let's talk a little bit about when people can check this out and get tickets and how all of that works.
Absolutely. So the show's taking place at Dick Van Dyke Auditorium, which is at Danville High School in Danville, Illinois. The show is July 28th, 29th, and 30th. 28th and 29th, that Friday, Saturday, 7:30 p.m. and then 2:30 p.m. That Sunday. It's general admission. You can either go to DLOmusicaltheatre.com where you can purchase tickets online or at the door. They are general admission, so there's not really, any need to,
Right, gotcha.
grab your seat.
But. Okay, Lainey, coming up a little bit, we're going to have a production here of our own on the CI stage with you and Bryce. Kind of set the scene. What are we going to be seeing?
So we are on the deck of a ship, kind of at nighttime. We're in the moonlight, so it's very romantic, very, very nice. And we are both together. And this is right after I have had a little scene with my fiance. So now we are having our moment. And yeah, it's just kind of them having their little moment.
Okay, well, we're going to have a moment here on the CI stage coming up. Lainey and Bryce will perform a selection from the musical. In the meantime, there's a look at all the details of the upcoming production of Anything Goes. Give them a like on Facebook. Check out their website. We'll have all of this posted at our website, CILiving.tv, after today's show.